Hi, you're watching News of the Week with Madhvi Batula on Indialife TV. From Sydney to London, Moscow to New York, the world celebrated the New Year 2020 with fireworks, LED shows and laser displays. The festive mood was not dampened despite wildfires in Australia, citizen protest in Hong Kong and India, and nuclear tension in North Korea. European capital landmarks like the Big Ben in London, the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, the Parthenon in Athens and the Kremlin in Moscow were lit up with spectacular fireworks. A fascinating and spellbinding show was held at Dubai's tallest building and the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa. The traditional drop of a water-fort crystal ball on Times Square in New York capped a 6-hour New Year's Eve show. Thousands of people were treated to performances by pop star Post Malone, the Korea pop band BTS and singer-songwriter Alanis Morissette. Traffic snags were witnessed in Delhi on the occasion of New Year 2020. India Gate and Connaught Place were jam-packed amidst heavy security arrangements. The buzz on the social media was that in the year 2020, one should put the year in a 4-digit format. Qasem Soleimani was assassinated in Baghdad in a US airstrike. He was known for an anti-American alliance that crosses sectarian lines across the Middle East. 62 years old, Soleimani held the rank of Major General and commanded the Quds Force, a subset of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Administration officials say that under his direction, Iran supplied the explosive devices that killed many Americans in the early years of the Iraq War, and that he continued to oversee Shiite militia operating in Iraq. A travel advisory issued by the United States Embassy in Baghdad, they have asked all American citizens to leave Iraq immediately due to the heightened tensions in Iraq. Jeff Bezos, the Amazon founder, held on to the top spot in the final day of 2019 Bloomberg Billionaire Index with an estimated net worth of $115 billion. He trailed closely by Microsoft founder Bill Gates, whose estimated worth is $113 billion. Bezos, Gates and French business magnate Bernard Arnault are the only 3 billionaires on the list whose net worth exceeds $100 billion. Warren Buffett and Mark Zuckerberg clocked in 4th and 5th positions. The Facebook founder added a staggering $26.3 billion to his personal wealth last year. Julia Fresher-Koch, widow of conservative businessman David Koch and the only woman in the top 10, is worth $62 billion. Reliance Industries Limited chairman Mukesh Ambani, India's richest person, is the world's 13th wealthiest person in a net worth of $51.8 billion. The list of Bloomberg Billionaire Index includes 18 Indians topped by Ambani and is followed by Azim Premji and Shiv Nadar. The US has announced countrywide ban on some e-cigarette flavors due to concerns about vaping among teens. The ban applies to mint and fruit flavors that are offered in cartridge-based e-cigarettes like the popular pod sold by Juul. The US will continue to allow menthol and tobacco flavors as well as fruit flavors delivered in other ways. South Korea, India, Brazil are among the other dozens of countries that have announced sweeping vaping bans. Others like China have announced restrictions. U-Haul, the moving and storage rental company, announced that effective February 1st, in 21 states, it will no longer have nicotine users as employees. The US Army has banned the use of popular short video app TikTok by its soldiers, calling it a security threat. The Army has joined the Navy in banning the use of the app on government-owned phones, following bipartisan calls from lawmakers for regulators and the intelligence community to determine whether the Chinese-owned app presents a threat to the national security and could be used to collect American citizens' personal data. Indian tech startups raised $14.5 billion funds. Local tech startups in India reached $14.5 billion in 2019, beating their previous best of $10.6 billion last year, according to research firm Traxon. Tech startups in India this year participated in 1,100 plus financing rounds. 459 of them were Series A. Early-stage startups, those participating in angel or pre-Series A financing round, raised $6.9 billion. Overall, there were 81 financing deals of size between $25 million to $100 million, up by 56 last year. Hindi film industry, also known as Bollywood, has witnessed an immense growth at the box office over the past few years. Here are the latest update on the top 10 highest grossers of 2019. War, Kabir Singh and Uri the Surgical Strike take the top 3 positions, and of course Gully Boy makes an entry at number 10. Thank you for watching News of the Week with Indialife TV.